Okay, now all should be right with the world. Go away. Gotta get rid of RE framework. Hey, more. Yeah, I got my cat all pinkified, so check out the new color scheme. I got myself some Arc-Tempered Uthduna gear. I colored that dark purple. And even though these look like a very radiant pink on my Palico and my Sacred, these are also purples that are nearly black. It's just the way that the lighting interacts with the color scheme, I guess. I did a little bit of play-in since last time. Let's hop in, shall we? Notification should have gone out on X, and why does my Twitch layout look different? I know something's missing, but... well, if it's missing but I actually need it, I'll remember when I need it. Still great festival attire. And decorating. As you can see here, my Palico finally got his Flame Fade armor. Wanna know something? Hit me. What do you got? You're master rank now. Very nice. Did you just go to the end of high rank and then jump into master rank, or how far did you go in high rank? Three in the Cliff, event, Nursilla. That's doable. Only took 80 hours. Let me see if I can pull up my VOD. You don't know, man? You just fought monsters, that's it? Okay. Let me see if I can pull up my VODs from Monster Hunter World. Because I believe I finished high rank at around episode 20. But I did do the minimum threshold to enter master rank far sooner. So, let's see. Was it 20 or 21? No, I did start the DLC in episode 21. Let's see, how far back do I have to go to when I finished the main story? Because there's a difference between finishing high rank and completing high rank. Oh, shut up. Your friend already flexed at ya. But yeah, y'all don't count since you were struggling the first few hours to even know how to play. I was there for when you were just starting out, so I'm impressed you were able to do it on your own. Kudos. It was your first Monster Hunter, right? Your first one's always going to be one of the hardest. Like, back in my day, when Freedom Unite first came out, people were complaining about it being the easiest Monster Hunter ever. Nowadays, in a post-Monster Hunter Wilds world, people are saying, oh yeah, Freedom Unite had the balance just right. It was just at the upper levels of where the veteran players needed the ceiling for skill. Exactly, it was the first, so 80 hours is not that bad. I'm trying to find out where I finished the story. I'm going back a little. Let's see, I feel like this is probably a good point to assume. No. Where the hell is the Xeno'jiiva fight in this mess? I can see when I started the Witcher expansion, or not expansion, event stuff. We are going back for research purposes. Shut up, past me. I don't even want to listen to present me. Yeah, so as somebody with a lot of experience and going through the PC version pretty quickly, I completed high rank, big ass air quotes, at 160 hours. That is. That feels too quick for me. Okay, that's the complete mark, but where's the, basic finishing line? Where is Xeno'jiiva in this mess? This looks like my first Xeno'jiiva fight at episode 10? Oh yeah, this is the cutscene. I recognize this section now. Oh yeah, when you get to HR 29, that's when you first unlock the capstones. Didn't do that witchery shit. That thing was too hideous to look at. Almost threw up. Am I frozen? Ah, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm digging through for, I don't think I'm going to get exact timestamps, but I can go back to the top of episode 11, because I should have a load in there showing the start screen. Something. Yeah, I did a lot of detour stuff. I farmed all the events. I tried to get one of every armor set, so... Yeah, episode 11. I don't know how much I did offline with this, but yeah, that's about 60 hours. 80 hours is not bad, truthfully. And before you forget, okay. Am I free sometime this week? I have to take one day to try and get to an orthopedist, but, I should be able to make something work. What's up? What do you got? As I said before, Fungiform build is fully online. Want to play that new game? Okay. We can absolutely give that a shot. As you can see here, my Palco's using the Gormagawa weapon as a layer. It's still using the butterfly wand underneath. Never played it, you think it's only co-op? We can give that a shot, sure. I'm using the Affy set. That's the same name as the Flame Fate for human armor. I need to finish off the Aloha set, so my cat's going to need a Hawaiian shirt. We got to have a priority somewhere in the mix, right? So we're going to be unlocking the Aloha set for the Palico. That's one priority. For me, this is the Uthduna Gamma set. These are not the default colors. Let me just save this somewhere real quick. This is why you need layered. This is my Mushroomancer set, so... These are the default colors. It's more of a red and blue. It's like a puddle of gasoline mixed with rain. I do like the default colors here, but I wanted to make all of my my Hunter, my Palico, and my Sacred's colors match, so... Ended up going with this. I'm purpley, my cat's purpley. I think the female version of this is a generally okay-looking set. I don't know how I feel about the chest on it, but... or the helmet, really. The helmet's okay. It's not bad. I prefer the arms, the legs, and the waist to a certain extent. But it depends on what look you're going for, whether or not you want to be the male or the female armor. I need to farm that armor set as well as 3 more gamma tickets per pendant, or not pendant, per talisman, with 2 talisman upgrades. So I need approximately 11 more Uthduna Gamma tickets. We're not going to farm those all today, though, because we're also going to be fighting Uthduna Gamma during the challenge. I believe that starts this Wednesday night. For you, that'd probably be Thursday morning. Could just be the guy, though, yeah. And naturally, I had to change my Sacred, too. I went from Boga Milano, because he's black, to Boga Inferno, because he's on fire. Also, this was something that was... I don't know why this one was toggled on by default, but I guess that was because it was impacting the armor coloration and not just the Sacred itself. So, if you get... This is the free one, by the way. This is the free Flame Fate Sacred skin. It's toggled with use default color on, which ordinarily, if you were using something, let's say... This is what I usually use for my Sacred. Default color usually applies to the Sacred itself, not to the accessory. But because this is impacting not just the bird's color, but the armor, I guess that's why they had to do that toggle. So yeah, I liked everything with the purple, kind of dragon energy, kind of frenzy look. I'm using a Gormagal hunting horn. No, I did get it right that time! Fuck! Gormagal hunting horn anyway, so... Even if I can't see it because I switched to the Queen Vespoid hunting horn, this is what I'm using, so... It all congeals into my brain. I'm not saying it congeals into a good idea, but it's there. There's a reason, probably. And I gave it blue eyes just because I thought it looked nice having that kind of hollow, washed-out blue in there. I'm also using water-themed armor with my Uthduna pieces, so a bit of an aquatic blue. Even though I made my Uthduna pieces purple. Look, my brain hasn't forced me to crit error everything else yet, so I'm making it work. Now we need to go to the cliffs, we need to do an Ursula, we need to do an event. Let's kick things off a little light, shall we? Are there any good event quests that include an Ursula in the cliffs? I don't think so. I mean, there's a lot of Liberinas, but they're not in the cliffs, and they're not the correct spider, so... Maybe we answer an SOS, or we just go straight for Uthduna. Ah! And I definitely have all my optionals done, right? So there's nothing I need to mop up here. Let's just answer an SOS. Doesn't need to be an event, just get me an Ursula. Okay, how about a tempered Ursula? I don't know why they made this change in Wilds, that they need to have tempered be a separate search category. But they did it, so you can plan around it. At this late in the game, there's more tempered players than anything else, so... yeah, this one's just started. And it's already full. What? Yeah, put me in. Fine. The Uthduna will look a lot better when it's not on me. At least not in this form. Probably. Nobody wants to play with me. Too realistic. Too recent. Bird. Eventually, I'm just going to name my Sacred Bird. Because that's all I damn call him. Nice power clash. Right up the banana for the monkey. Blangonga, I'm sorry, you were just an accessory to Nerscylla. That's the quest target, not you. There we go. Wait, are we capping this guy? Really? It's a Blangonga. He can inconvenience us at most. You captured a Blangonga. Okay. It's the host's call. Just sharpen and move out, I guess. Oh, I didn't pick up items yet. How do you like my Arukenimon cosplay? Aw, it's bring your daughters to work day. I'll take you all out. No eating the help. Actually, if you come for me again... See? Rufy the spider. You roofied my friends, I roofie you back. It's a Quora-form Palooza. Or was that joke unsavory? It might be in poor Quora form. I guess we're capping this one, too. Wow. No time wasted. I'm gonna scrape whatever I can out of these children. I don't need more monster broth, I just feel like wasting their time. That is the level of gratitude I show them. Parts are parts. I can turn this into armor spheres. Don't be mortified. I was already preparing to kill them all. Okay, so that's one quest on the cliffs done. That's the Nerscylla done. I still need 2 more in the cliffs, 1 event, and I think the last thing I needed was Tempered. Was the Nerscylla high enough level? We'll find out. Go to Monty first. There we go. So we just need to do 2 more in the cliffs and 1 more event, which is slightly inconvenient because there's actually no events currently available in the Ice Shard Cliffs. I read that they took out several event quests that were previously in the game. They didn't bring back everything for the festival, but they only took out stuff that was strictly for ingredient farming. Like, not even rare ingredient farming, just regular ingredients. So, nothing lost, really. I'm still going to be annoyed at that's not technically everything, but it's not much. I have my Mushromancer set at McDefault number 5. Let's go see if anybody's doing AT Youth Duna. Also, surprisingly, if you're looking for an Arc Tempered, you can just set the general monster correctly. You don't have to worry about it being tempered, even though Arc Tempered should be closer to tempered than it is to default. I guess they had to put in some restrictions because Arc Tempered technically isn't a level that is saved in the sorting system, so I guess. How are you that late in? Anybody else been in there a while? I'll give that a shot. That's a high-level bow player. They're probably a speedrunner. Make it make sense. It's the same reason we can't search for arena lobbies, because it wasn't in the game at launch. They had tempered monsters in there. They had base form monsters in there. Even if they are adding new forms of monsters, it's kind of not really guiding the same over. Then again, they add Mizusune and then tempered Mizusune. There's nothing specifically for Soulseer. It's not really a dedicated variant in here or subspecies, but yeah. I'm not in charge of Monster Hunter. If I was, I'd put more time into the PC optimization. And silly hats. The silliest hat I have right now is just an Abstrigion on top of my head. I need sillier. Oh god, we have 2 bow players. Why do people not build their damn camps? Fuck. It is so cheap to build camps. They're free fast travel points. Why would you not build them? Even if you worry about them getting destroyed, they regenerate over time. As soon as I get in there, I'm going to pop a Perish Room. Camps? What are camps? You know, I could decorate them for the summer festival. I still haven't done that yet. We could go glamping. In fact, I haven't actually checked the summer unlock for the camps yet, so maybe we will do exactly that. Where's the green guy? We're still down a hunter. I'm not popping buffs without everybody being here. There he is. Okay. There's attack. There's me getting knocked in my ass. There's defense. Here's a Nullberry for the road. And our host already died while I was putting out fucking buffs. Are you shitting me? Well, I guess he had insurance, because that didn't count against our feints. They are all using Corrupted Mantles. I can't heal them through stupid. Thank you. What? How did that one-shot me? I have a Parashroom buff active. My armor's fully... What the fuck? That should have done 95% of my armor. Tops. My health. Fuck. What camp did you put me at? Wrong! Skill issue, I just suck, not a programmer like you, for real, yeah. Finally finishing Monster Hunter World in 2025, yep. The pinnacle of expertise. And unfortunately, I did not have a feast buff, so I didn't have a free insurance there. Ugh! Ow. I just felt the inside of my arm rather, distinctly there. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to get an appointment with the orthopedist I was referred to yet. Because their phone lines are fucked and their website is broken. We are going to lose this quest. We are not even going to make it to the halfway point. I just reset the water blight. For fuck's sake. Goody, under the water. You better have an epic belly flop in for me. You're not going to go the full way around. They already pulled that drop on you, didn't they? Doesn't matter, healed my team enough. Finally, Cloak's down. Let's see you put that water veil back on after we've debrided your spine. Bullshit, I popped that wound. You should have been knocked out of the animation. I swear to God, the doctors at my place really suck. They are impressively bad right now. It actually got worse after COVID. So many people entered the field, but so many of them were then immediately laid off because they couldn't maintain the original funding levels. Medical core. The only thing core about it is the core of my right forearm right now. My left is managing. My right, however, it feels like I've been... Goddamn. Ugh. I don't even have a clever word for it right now. It just goddamn hurts. Insert your own penetration joke here. Come on, you got double pools right under you. Take the echoes. And you take the heal. We have a chance to get the rock drop. America, don't have that problem here, luckily. Ha ha ha, yeah. Just feels like there's a spike running through my right forearm. My left arm hurts too, but it's not that severe. I can manage the left. The right, on the other hand, I'm taking painkillers. I'm taking anti-inflammatories. It's not enough. Thank you for the head pats. Why can I... Ah! Balls. Oh, you're about to put that back up. Okay. And nobody got hit by it. Perfect. Got hit by that, though. Damn. This feels so uninvolved from Monster Hunter. I should not be corner horning right now, but we're already on our last cart. We need to keep people alive right now. Ah. Y'all gotta be more careful with those corrupted mantles. And I just wasted the earplugs, too. Fuck. Mid-air stagger's good, though. I'll take that. Ah! If I let them die, I fail the quest. So it's not a matter of them staying alive. It's a matter of not inconveniencing myself. Pragmatism. And I have 4 minutes left on this meal buff, so hopefully we can put this thing in a capture trap sooner rather than later. Capturing it will not work when the challenge version comes out, by the way. Capture, you have an option until the challenge quest version. Challenge quest comes out, it has to be Slay. I don't know why, that's what they decided with AT Raydal. But the sun's beginning to rise. And a Yuncut Ku is starting shit with Uthduna. You weigh less than one of its tentacles, honey. You are not gonna do anything here. So maybe I was wrong. Oh, it is Scald. Is anybody putting down a trap? No. It is capable. Ah, mother. Why did you stop moving? Seriously? Whichever one of them threw that in the trap got knocked over by the Yuncut Ku. And now we need another trap. You dense motherfuckers! Take the heals! I can't trap it and heal you simultaneously. There we go. Ah! I'm not even moving my arm. It just is this way right now. Okay, a win's a win. Fucking take it. Okay. Replace it? I would if I could. I'm not opposed to cybernetics. But we did get 2 Uthduna Gamut certificates for our trouble, so... Yippee skippy. Item addict. It's called a healthcare plan. This is my in-game fantasy. This is why... What's the exact line? This is what I hate about video games. This is what it does. It appeals to the male fantasy. Used 37 healing items. Oh, okay. I just need 2 more Ice Shard Cliffs and I can finish my dailies. But let's see what else we can do. Diva not singing yet. Okay. Let's take a couple of things off the wish list while we're here. And now you're singing. Perfect timing to make me look. There's dailies. During events, yes. Seasonal festivals, they will give you dailies instead of weeklies. Although dailies is just applying to monsters section. if you look at arenas, endemic life, or aquatic life, those are all still weekly. But prior to the events, they were seen as bi-weekly. So the same thing applies to World, actually. Although World didn't have that many categories, there was just the there's just the dailies, really, the singular system. You don't have an arena bi-weekly or weekly. You don't have categories for endemic life, whether on land or aquatic at all. Rethinking Getting Wilds now, this is only for seasonal festivals. You don't need to do this, by the way. When I finish the festivals, I usually have, like, 50, 60 tickets extra. You could skip 10 out of the 14 days and still get everything. And by the way, even if you aren't doing dailies, you have ways that you can farm those tickets as long as you're doing it during the event. So it is limited time, yes, but you don't need to do dailies. It's just something that you can do for your own sake. Like, I like to have a bunch of these things stockpiled for future events. Now, we should be able to craft a new gun lance. Yes, I was saving Flame Fate catalogs. Diva, bless this cob. And now we shall turn iron into maize. Gooner? I don't even understand what you're accusing me Gooner there. It's just a hat, a corn cob, and a stalk. Don't equip it, though. I think there's a Rarity 8 version of that, so I'll have to go back to the Gunlance tree. Gunlance, that's a weapon. Duh. Yes, there is a Rarity 8 version of that, so I just need one more catalog. Let's make it. You said what you said. You keep saying that. Doesn't... I don't have to understand it. But at least our vegetable weapons are starting to pop off. Your brain works in mysterious ways. Your brain works at all? Wow. Okay, so that's it for the gun lance. Let's see, what else do we have on the wish list? We can make a diver's suit, but I think I would rather make the feline apparel. We've shown you how to make iron into corn. Now, let's make it into fabric. Even though we also had glasses previously and a bunch of other weird stuff. It's just a very strange animation that they show specifically what material is being refined. Even if it does make sense. A straw hat! Even better! My cat can be part of the One Piece. We don't need to watch that again just yet. Hawaiian shirt! I'm gonna need to get one more Flame Fate catalog, but sure, let's make the glasses now. These were the other headpiece I was considering last stream, where it was either going to be the Wide Range 5 glasses or the Fungiform 3. So, now we have a layered option, which you can't even see. I forgot! You skip through the cutscene on some of these items. It doesn't actually have enough time to put the mannequin up. Sometimes the jank is beautiful. Other times it's perplexing. No item, yeah. I gave them materials. They turned it into an iron dagger, and that iron dagger turned into nothing. That's not called alchemy. That's just theft. I guess let's make one of the charms, because we already have basic with Duna armor. We don't need to make the second set right now. Yeah. I've used Peak Performance before. I don't use Tool Specialist. Not in this game. Not much yet. Is the limited edition Invisible Labubu. Can I say I hate Labubus? Not for any practical reason. I just don't think they look nice. I don't get why they became so collectible. Although they are sufficiently ugly and pervasive that somebody left one of them on Karl Marx's grave. So, they might scare me, but the Red Scare, well, it's been outdone. Labubus suck for real. They would be cuter if they were cheaper. The price is not part of the ugliness. Although the expense doesn't help either. So now we just need to do 2 more dailies in the Ice Shard Cliffs. Your heart's pounding, huh? Well, maybe it's because of the concussive force of something else nearby. Oh, that was a dud. I need another one. Give me a do-over. Much better. How's your heart feeling now? Let me just fix up my inventory and then we'll hop into another quest. Also, you will notice that even though we finished that Uthduna Gamma for a bit, we still have half the time on our, air quotes, Demon Drug and Armor Drug. That's from the Nitro Shroom and from the Parashroom. If it comes down to it, I can also be burning Toadstools and Devil's Blight to give Fungiform buffs to the rest of the team. How does layering work in World? You don't get it? There's no polite way to say this. In World, the layering system is just worse. It's an endgame unlock in Master Rank. Unless you're willing to just straight up wear the armor pieces, it's gonna take time. Unfortunately. And here's the part where I hate the layering system in World most. It's all tied to the Guiding Lands, or as I've been calling it ever since 2019, the Grinding Lands. The rate at which you unlock components for the layered system in World, you guess you have to keep crafting for aesthetic rather than usability. You can do both. You just have to weigh your pros and cons. I, for one, was using the Wiggler helmet for an ungodly number of hundreds of hours. But yeah, we still have half of our Fungiform buffs active for a bit. We can do other events. Let's see. I want one more catalog, just in case there's anything else to unlock with it, so... There's also a couple of Tempered Monsters, should be quick. Before I start a quest, too late! Hydrate. Okay, I can do that. Ah. Moisture. There we go. Probably should have eaten before deploying, but no punishment. Not anymore. Not since World, really, because you could eat at camp there, too. Hey, Twink, do you like lettuce? How about cabbage? You know what? Let's just throw some green on here. It's okay, I have my K-Call open. I can still eat this, technically. I see what I'm enjoying. Nothing. Okay, that's enough. I could fast travel to another camp that's slightly closer, but even the menuing there would take enough time. It's just easier to hold RB and fast travel the old-fashioned way, on feet, by running. How does my character not throw up for real? Color me envious. If you told me I had to fight King Kong and all I had to work with was a pile of lettuce as my sustenance for the occasion, I'd just lay down and let the monkey have its way. This banana needs protein. Speaking of bananas, I'm not picking up your shit. I'm trying to smack your ass. One gorilla versus 100 men, but they ate lettuce. Who wins? Well, if a bunch of guys, 100 guys, had nothing but lettuce to live for, they'd let the gorilla take them. And then kill them. You let them take you in a fight, right? Not so much. If you're willing to abuse your digestive tract that much, then other abuses, all the simpler. No. Get down, you. Much better. I didn't think you'd go down again so soon, but all that banana talk. I should have known better. Oh, look, and the other target showed up, too. You want to save me some trouble and damage each other? Alright, fine. Round 2 immediately begins. I'll go back to take on the Congo Lala later. How? Thank you. The monkey was also tired of living in the same world as Lettuce, as soon as the lettuce-colored dragon shows up. It can't be a coincidence. That won't work, I have earplugs. I could have used earplugs yesterday. I don't know what it was. It seemed like just so much noise managed to get under my skin. I feel like I was having a panic attack, just hanging out with my nephew and a couple of family members. It was nothing. There was no reason to panic, but the noise just under my skin. Okay, you exploded my face way better. I'll give you that one. I gave it to you! Did you have to take it twice? That's what I get for not immediately putting in my Palico in the new Hawaiian shirt. Just getting backflipped on repeatedly. Why did you... You know, I'm not even going to question it. It works out for me. I don't know why you landed there. I know why you landed that way, though. all those head injuries and you just got paralyzed a little bit? Well, we'll have to keep that up. Look at me. It would help if the blunt pod actually traveled far enough to impact. Ah. Let's try that again, shall we? Much better. You're not nearly so ugly with the concussion. Okay, I'll admit it, that was a toxic comment. I deserve that. Just like I deserve to slit your throat. Okay, that was severely delayed. I call shenanigans. Unfortunately, you're a Rathian and not a Rethian, so... You are being a ruffian, however. Knock you down, take you down to size. That's what I gotta see. Okay. Wrong wing. Since when has aiming ever helped me? Aiming directly up the asshole of monsters for projectiles does not count, by the way. You know, Rathian, for the record, you showed up after I started fighting Kongwa, and you got skulled first. You were actually asking for it. So, I'm gonna let my Sacred decide. Motherfucker! And the connection died. Ah! Okay, I think we're back. We are not. No. Motherfucker, Twitch! I believe we're back now. The game has just paused. Let me know. Dumbass dragon loading. Hey, welcome. Okay, we're back. Ah. I'm gonna let my bird decide where we hunt next. Are we going for Rathian or Kongowala? It looks like my bird chose the pink monkey. I should probably sharpen first. Oh my shit, the frame rate. No. No more shrooms. You have to share with everybody, just like I share my mushrooms with Wide Range 5. Don't ask me why I brought a Wide Range 5 build to a single-player hunt. Maybe my cat needs healing. Who are you to judge? Hey, Capcom, where's that PC optimization? Yeah, clearly you canceled your optimization conference because you're being threatened, not because this is the current state of the PC version, right? You know what? My PC is more paralyzed than the goddamn game right now. Motherfucker. I think I wouldn't actually be exaggerating by saying Fallout New Vegas was more stable last time I streamed it than this game. Blame the game. I can't blame the hardware anymore. I've already done 2 upgrades since Wilds came out. If you think I can play well at 5 FPS, the last game I had that performed like this was Pokemon Platinum. You use close combat on a goddamn Blissey? Yeah, it's gonna take some time. But it's also a turn-based RPG. So you can afford to take the time. Eric, thank you. I got so caught up in hating the frame rate, I forgot to grab the mushrooms. And I've already forgotten where they were, because I can't see shit in this goddamn frame rate. You know, I'm gonna ignore the mushrooms now. I'm losing out on 1 or 2 Truffle de Conga. Oh well. Wait, are we going for the monkey or are we going for Rathian now? Bird, what did you pick? You did pick the monkey, in fact. You just have very suspect routing. Blind. That's one way to put it. Ah, slow down, Bird. I'm stealing more mushrooms. If I can't get Truffle de Conga, at least I can get some more Parashrooms for my defense buffs. Because you have a harder time farming mushrooms now than you used to in World. I missed the tree. My brain's not braining right now. Where's the blue shroom? Is it down there? Should it be here? Hang on. You said you finished high rank in World. The resource tree? The great tree? The one in the botany department? That giant fuck-off wooden-looking object? You know, it's kind of growing up into the canteen? You don't know. You don't know. Can't recall. No recollection of the most important goddamn general consumable gathering. Oh my. How did you finish high rank? I say as if World isn't one of the easiest Monster Hunters to date. It's not as easy as Base Rise, but still. Should you know? Yes! Even if you're not using a Fungiform build, if you're using items. Yes, you should. Note, recently also just found out, you just found out that you could sell items. Look, I know far be it for me to talk and all that shit. It's like, I started with Freedom Unite and I didn't click until World. I know it's gonna be rich coming from me. But how? That's like playing Street Fighter. Getting all the way to the secret Akuma fight and then just discovering, oh yes, I can do directional inputs and not just face button moves. How? I mean, slightly impressed, but mostly confused. Burr, just take me to the Rathian. The guy's hot, the only reason you found out you can talk to him and sell shit. The Provisioner? You already have the Third Fleet Admiral, the Stoner's brother in the glasses next to the goddamn chains, and you chose the Provisioner? At least choose the first Wyverian. The Who. Oh my fuck, the Who. It's been so long I could probably sneak attack you again. Oh yeah, that frame rate snuck up on me too. Time to hunt Rathian in PowerPoint. Ah yes, the single-digit FPS backflip. Your secret technique. Cat. I'm sorry, my cat just plundered a random Rathian ruby out of nowhere? Was that from a wound break, or did my Rathian just get plundered that hard? Great presentation, used lots of images and spoke freely, 10 out of 10. Images. Plural. That's bold. This feels like one image. Just a boot stomping down on me. Until the end of time. And I'm gonna have to poison myself again because of the poison cup. Or we can poison Rathian instead. Ah, finally. Kitty's the best? That's what I get for being a pizza land, man. Ah. I thought European Thailand would deserve things moving too fast, not too slow. And a free medulla. Just get me out of the damn quest. Take me back to the title screen so I can try to stabilize my frames, please. And a beast gem off the Kongalala. Motherfucker. At least now I have one Flame Fate catalog left in reserve. PC optimization when? Worlds launched late on PC, but at least it launched generally functional. It was better than this. I say this as somebody who was primarily playing the PS4 version at the time, I'll admit. But it's not like the PS4 is some unapproachable Goliath of a performer. It got worse. It did actually get worse. Ah! I'm going to reset my inventory, and then we're going to back out. Return to title screen. Please! Wilds just hates my goddamn PC. Maybe it's the Steam version, maybe, I don't know. Was this on GOG or anywhere else? I only remembered on Steam, but I didn't look that much. Oh, Twink. The Queen Vespoid horn, by the way, does seem to take longer to load than others, even without the slowdown we're experiencing. That's definitely a me problem. I guess so. Your friend doesn't have that problem. Does your friend have his specs listed anywhere? Let me see here. Shut up. Windows noises. I'm on an RTX 3060. I've told before the reason I got that was because of the larger onboard VRAM. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X 8-core. I recently changed over, so I have a 128GB kit of RAM. Each stick is 32. If it was a RAM bottleneck, we would have brute forced by now. Virtually nobody's running 128GB. It's better to have too much than not enough. And for my NVMe, it is my boot drive is an NVMe SSD. It is, I believe, 2TB WD Black, and what was the up and down on it? I can't remember the load speeds or the write speeds on my goddamn boot drive, but everything is above the minimum specs for the game. I still have these issues when I lower the graphical settings, by the way. This is not a GPU issue, surprisingly. I know 3060 is not the highest tier GPU anymore, obviously. Even for the generation, the 3060 was after the fact, with the 3070 and the 3090, obviously. But... sorry, I'm just trying to stretch my arm without causing more pain. But I'm above the minimum specs. I'm playing the game off of a goddamn NVMe SSD. I have more than enough RAM. I'm on the latest drivers. I'm on the latest version of the game. There's nothing else to upgrade. Unless I just want to drop a couple $100 or $1,000 on new hardware. Everything should be functioning normally. I'm not saying I want it to be a goddamn Crisis Showcase on a potato. I'm not pretending that's reasonable. But I'm above the minimum specs. And this crap keeps happening. Ah! Okay, that's a new one. I'll give you that. How do you find more new ways to break? How? I can't wait till the delay catches up with this shit. Oh my fuck. Please tell me you can see it, please. When you see it, you'll see it. Oh my fuck. Model still frozen on your screen? It is not on Twitch. Oh, hang on. Bot detected. Goodbye. So yeah, my model's not frozen. Let me know when you're back on the, not the title screen, but the individual hunter selection screen. If you can't see what's wrong in this screenshot, you don't need a prescription for glasses. You need a prescription for your goddamn brain functionality in general. Look behind us. Look at the bird. Look at where there's supposed to be a skybox, and instead we have approximately 7 rectangles. That's not what clouds look like. It's not a Minecraft server. Oh. What a skybox. Oh my... You finally opened your eyes. Christ. That alone is not game-breaking, but I had to reset the game. And just more stuff keeps goddamn happening every fucking time. Yeah, now you see it. Let's see if anything else is failing to load in the textures once we're in-game. And before you ask, yes, I tried uninstalling the high texture pack. Still getting the same goddamn slideshow nonsense. The textures are not causing the problem. This is not a GPU issue. Not as far as I can tell. I can't tell you what the overarching problem is, but I can tell you as far as my system's concerned, not GPU. If anything, it's a CPU bottleneck. If anything. But my CPU is above minimum spec. Your graphic teacher nightmares for real? You got another massive delay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I already reset my items, yeah. Let's do more diving tickets, maybe. Wait, I said I was going to do the camps. Almost forgot. Manage pop-up camps. No, everything is good where it is. Let's just edit them. As you can see here, I still have them decorated for the Sakura Festival from spring. I did take down the tree, however, and some of the paper lanterns. But yeah, let's see what we can do for camp gear. Shut up. Here's the new stuff. Okay. We can have an outdoor item box. Ooh. I think I'd rather have free meat. We also have some wooden carvings. I can't see the differences from this. Shut up! Thank you for the health warnings, phone. What's your health warning for when I get a goddamn sledgehammer? Shut up! Right. I can't see the differences in the sculptures from this far away at this angle. Like, yes, there are obviously some differences, but not enough for me to make it out. Mr. Popular, it's notifications from my phone yelling at me for just proprietary nonsense. I'm not getting DM'd, I'm not getting emailed or anything. Okay. I'd rather have the standard out there, so these decorations, not so good. We do get one large one, though. Unfortunately, this one takes away Alma's chair. Do I care if Alma has a place to sit? No, actually, I don't, because I didn't bring Alma. I brought Twink. So Twink needs a chair, yes. Wow, none of those are tempting me. I guess I could put it in place of the campfire, but then I have no place to cook. So the summer decorations are underwhelming thus far, I gotta tell ya. I didn't check the tent yet. Let's see. The new pattern is leopard print. Do I look like a 50-year-old British woman? Getaway almost chair. Oh, right, Twink. Exactly. We gotta have priorities for the proper handler. Okay, let's see here. Start with that as a base, and then we'll wash it out, brighten it a little. If we're gonna go for this, I want to use snow leopard colors. No, it's too much. $50, and then too much. 242. 18. Crank up the brightness a little bit. There we go. 2169. Perfect. Yes, I do, Edgelord. What's wrong with snow leopards? Is it the fact that in Kung Fu Panda 1, they reversed the cries of the animals where the snow leopard had to have the tiger voice and the tiger had to have the snow leopard noise? Is that it? $13. Should be good. Maybe a little bit of color here. Put it in the yellowed greens. Yeah. It's not a big enough difference. I can't even goddamn see that. Double sevens. We're gonna break the jackpot. Yep. Now, what about these new patterns? We get one new pattern. I'm not changing my hunting horn for that, by the way. This is where I keep my hunting horn symbol. Design 2. Yep. Meh. Do I keep these at default colors? Probably not, no. I feel like an orange that leans heavier on the yellow would be good there. 44? I like that. Just drop the transparency to 18. Yeah. Do I want to change positioning or anything else? Not particularly. That should be fine. Oh, yeah, you can barely see that on this pattern. Okay. There you go. At that point, then, I want to change color 1, too. Yeah. Is that the same transparency on both of them? I think that was 13... 18, 18, 21. Okay. Did I not just change that color? Right, it has a default color on the pattern itself. Okay. That's not playing as nicely as it is on the Snow Leopard. Okay. My choice of colors may... It's summer! I want to use gold in here somewhere. We can lean heavier on the orange for this one. How about that? Is that just too much transparency, or no? The transparency is not playing nice with this layer on top. You'll accept orange. Good. So we have an increasing tier of legendary if this was Borderlands 1 weapons, then. The orange is not playing nice. It refuses to get darker. Without looking like it's turning transparent completely. Hang. That'll do, I guess. Actually, I don't want them turning all the same way. Let me flip it horizontally. Yeah. Flip that one as well. And what was it there? 7? 36, that orange, 7, reversal, non-reversal, okay. It's my weapon, it's my main, I'm going to make it bright red and obvious. If anybody shows up to my camps and they don't go immediately towards the monster, they try to do a roundabout, they will see what they're dealing with here. Somebody who uses noise as a weapon. And I still don't know if there's a proper way to actually copy-paste over camp layouts between sets. So... unfortunately, I have to do that all manually for every other location if I want to do it again. Red is a great choice. Approved. Okay, we are in agreement. I'm not doing all 4 of those again, though. I will consult the VOD afterwards. I will update every camp accordingly. Okay, what do I need to farm for right now? Let's see. I need diving tickets and gamma certs. And technically 2 more Rathian coins. I did 1 Rathian arena offline. I can't get my time closer to 530. I can't A-rank it with the hammer. And I'm not good enough with any of the other weapons available. I'm not good with hammer, by the way. I'm just saying good enough. I have most everything else I need. These pickaxe items, by the way, this crafting material, still not in the game. I thought it was going to be added with the festival. Taking away content from you again like a selfish bastard. Did you want to see me get poisoned for 6 minutes? Actually, you probably would. I have 13 minutes left on the meal buff. That's not enough time for an Uthduna. Not the AT version, at least, so... Let's go diving! Then why is it an option? They add it into the game, but it's not yet droppable. So they just, I guess, accidentally put it in the menus. It is not a perfect performance, and I'm not just talking about the PC hardware performance. Why am I even asking when I know the answer? Fair point. Oh, not Uthduna. No, I'm not ready for that right now. Just give me something for the events. Yeah, sure, we can make that quick. This is even quicker. None of these monsters have drops I need. I just need to clear the quest so I can get the pop on these diving tickets. Well, while it's loading in, hydrate! Yeah. Hey, just... Okay, here's something I think I need to do for my shoutouts when people join in the quest late. Because it's become a problem. People will not use your camps. They will just try to join in the SOS as quick as they can, going to the default location on the investigation screen. I understand that. But once you're in the quest, however, they refuse to fast travel anymore. They just hop on the bird and hold autopilot. Should you change the timer to half an hour now, or what? I'm drinking when I have the time. You don't need to worry about the timer. Or let me rephrase that. You can worry about the timer. I'm not going to pay attention to it. Probably. Oh, wow, it's already slayed. Never mind. Jesus. That's why it's good to join late sometimes. Aha, bitch, taking away your only job. Well, you can find something else to work on. What are you even here for? My glowing personality. My glistening performance. My vehement pronunciation of the word moist. Or do you just want to wet my whistle literally, not metaphorically? Bird! Ha When we joined in at the investigation menu, it was 4 minutes in. And these are non-tempered monsters, so they don't exactly have an abundance of health to start with. They're not frenzied, but, they're not much to write home about either. That's what you're here for. The agitation, the aggravation, the encapsulation. Stay down, it'll be over sooner. Alright, that's your 13th reason. You're out. You'll be back. And if not, you're better for it. But if you are, I'm gonna say I told you so. Come on. Nuh-uh. Fancy you say that, because it seems like you're in the chat even though you were just out a moment ago. There we go. You can flip me off, but it's going to take more than 2 birds to plug your ears. Maybe you're here for my fantabulous dance moves. My heart is for you after all, right? You haven't left yet, doesn't count. Alrighty. 3 diving tickets? I can make a full armor set then. Let's do that. So my cat needs to model his new outfit. I need to model mine. You know, just for funsies, I'm going to make the female diving set first. And because I want shit to show up on the mannequins, I'm not skipping. On-screen celebration. That is a waste of bits, but you are in... Wow. Your devastation is palpable. But is it as palpable as goggles? Not much of a diver mask. There's no tubes, no ventilation, but... How about... a tank top? And again, I'm not skipping because I don't want it to skip the mannequin spawning in. How the fuck you gonna make it so if you skip half of the cutscene? Because there's 2 skips in this sequence. How are you gonna make it so if you skip one of the 2 cutscenes, you don't spawn in the damn model? Does that look like a Gooner tank top to you? That's more covering than what I'm wearing right now. Demonstration. See, Gemma's not the only one who can be an exhibitionist. If the circumstances are right, well, we can all make magic. And unfortunately, it's time to dispel that. You have never used goggles in your life. And you grew up at the beach. I've got family at the shore, both stateside as well as down south, so... I had to use goggles. Closing my eyes was illegal. They want you to look at what's at the bottom of the ocean. You look away for 1 second and I'm naked. I had to blend in. Gemma started it. Now, a belt. Because, you know, nothing says belt like not wearing pants. At least we get a harpoon gun. That's a good knife. Wait, is the harpoon gun actually the knife in that set? That's a question I should probably pop. Thanks for putting on clothes. Well, it was close. Or clothes, if you will. And now the shoes. That's a Speedo. That's what I've been waiting for. Now it's time for me and the cat to have new outfits. Let's see here. Diver. Oh, yeah. Could totally Baywatch this. I can open my eyes underwater, though, without goggles. Can, yes. In saltwater, though, I would have been a very aggravating recipient of that mineral. I think I can do better on the top. Let me see, where's Pinion? Ah, here it is. There we go. Oh yeah, now that's working it. Pigment 2. Okay. Schmexy, especially in salt water. My American water just isn't built the same. It is not, no. It might be slightly more toxic. Pigment 1, maybe we go with a pink. Unfortunately, the base of the suit, the scales, we can't change that color. Damn. We can only do some of the patterning. Greek water's just built different. A Turk in Germany talking about Greek waters. Your countries are closer together than our states. Can't even tell what that's changing on the shoes, or is that just the patterning on the swimsuit? Ah. There we go. Well, what do you think? Is my beach body ready? Sad for real. You were born in the Greek area of Turkey, in the very least. Greece was literally only an hour by boat. I could drive for an hour straight and still be in Jersey. I could probably drive for 2 hours straight if I was going south. Why would they even have this as an option? The leotard along with the swimwear. Whatever. Somebody has to be the fat kid swimming with a t-shirt on. Oh yeah, by the way, because it's the Flame Fate Festival, you get a custom pendant. Limited time only if you want the keychain. And for the other one, not the Raidao mark. Let's try the Doshiguma Mark of Mastery. Because if you look at that one, it's on fire! But I'd rather have the teddy bear. Or Teddy Fox? Good question. Nah, that one's not so nice. Hey, no need to call you out. Ah, well. Instead, I'll call it my cat, because clearly they need a makeover too. Whoop. Well, that won't do at all. Actually, the purple kind of works for you. But I think you'd be happier with a bright red. Oh, yeah. And naturally, your weapon is a ukulele. The pinnacle of weaponized YouTube apologies. You will beat people into submission with cringe. But, Bird, you can stay looking like you're possessed by the frenzy, so... Look, if you're going to be hot, we're going to be hot in a different way. We'll go back to the original scheme later. For now, I need some cheesecake. Little fuzzy baby, fuzz bucket. Precious thing. Anyway. I think short of the buff body set from Iceborne, this is about as naked as you can get. So naturally, we need to abuse this power. I would like to get rid of the tribal tattoo a la Far Cry 3, however. Oh my fuck, a ukulele. I just reminded you to defrost your instruments. Come on, Fuzzy, make poses with me. Damn it, you're too far away. Hang on. Reposition. Stay where you are. Oh yeah, the double neon hearts. Perfect. I am so glad they put out this necklace before the summer festival. I look like such a gooner right now, for real. Do you realize the gap in goonerism between here and Gemma? Has it finally sunk in? Do you realize what I could do at full power? We could be playing Senran Kagura right now. Never mind having 2 weeks of water guns in Monster Hunter Wilds. We could have an entire game that's basically Splatoon for Gooners. Splat Gooners. And before you ask, yes, there is a white liquid mode. Yeah. Can I maintain the dancing while I use the photo mode? Hang on. I can. I just need to time it so I can get those hearts popping up. I think that blocked it out, actually, damn it. Let me reference some of these photos for a moment. Album. Well, that has to go on the guild profile, surely. I was able to catch the hearts, but they are blocking me and my cat. Oh, that was perfect. That was actually perfect. Wait. Hunter profile. I need to change it right now. New photo. And there we go. Perfect. Oh, that's right. They added new stuff for the Hunter profile, too, for the event. Let's see. Nameplate. Oh, a Gaiacris name card. I don't care. I'd rather stick with the one that tells people I got the platinum. Master Photographer. It was actually my job for a spell, so I slightly know what I'm doing. There's a new pose, okay. Floaty Pals. It doesn't quite work because of everything being hidden, but, if you want to look like you're being chased by Lagiacrus, you could use that one along with, let's see, the background. There we go. So use the Floaty Pals along with that background. It looks like you're diving with a Lagiacrus. Not a Lagiacrus, a Lagiacrus. I will die on this hill! Same as Tigrex. No need to flex, damn. It's not flexing. If I liked that job, if I wanted to flex it, I'd still be doing it. Do I register this equipment on my card for the moment? Yes. Wait, no, wait. I'm still dancing in the background, by the way. And show the ID. Let people know what they're dealing with. Oh. Oh, yes. I forgot. Notice my title. Turkey. Give me back my cursor, please, and thank you. I want to show you something. That should bring it up. There we go. You want to work in that field for one day at least, damn it? I strongly recommend against it, personally. So many people think they are photographers now because they have iPhones that the demand has been driven down along with the payments. Turkey mentioned. Yeah, not that Turkey, however. Look at me scoring 0. This is the result of me farming a... I want to say this was Friday morning, maybe it was Thursday night? I don't have a time... Or hang on, it was taken on the 25th, so that would have been Saturday morning. Saturday morning, they had a good course for the barrel bowling that was specifically with the beach ball barrels in mind. So I farmed this. I farmed this a lot. Oh, by the way. Go back further. This was me when I was doing the testing on the build. This is some stuff I was sending to other people. This was my guild card at the end of the last stream. Here was me capping an Uthduna, getting multiple tickets. We've already had that before. This was the feline Uthduna weapon, the Gamma. Here's the Uthduna Gamma male helmet, Uthduna Gamma male chest. This was me at the default color scheme for the Sacred, some Flame Fate version. This was me after I decided on the colors, but not the exact shades, for myself, my Palico, and my bird. And look! Finally, a watermelon barrel bomb. They do exist, but never when I'm online. It is a cruel and evil thing. But as you can see, I was able to A-rank this. Not guaranteed, but it was semi-reliable. So naturally, after a score 0 here and there, I got 10 A-ranks. And it occurred to me, I might never play barrel bowling again. Assuming they don't add more stuff to the game mode, I might never do this feature again. This minigame could be dead to me. So, why don't I take one good course and stretch it out for as long as I can? And this was when I decided to farm it. This was my second highest rank. I do believe I got a 620 at some point, but I saw other people getting even higher. So, that's my second highest score of the festival. For the minigame, too. Multiple score 0s. The fact that barrels can actually just explode as soon as they touch the ground... Yeah, I got multiple score 0s trying to figure out the exact patterns I wanted. But I was able to get 600 even. More than once, as a matter of fact. There's another 610. Another 610. And this is when, I guess I didn't get a 620. 620 must have been somebody else. But 610 was as high as I could get. Other people could do it higher. But this was when I unlocked the final title. Turkey. Score an A rank in barrel bowling 50 times. Keep in mind, I scored my 10th A rank like 3 days ago. The game had been out for nearly 5 months. Granted, the barrel bowling, I think that was about 4 months ago. In 4 months, I've gotten 10 A ranks. And then in the next 40, maybe... No, it was probably closer to 3 hours, honestly. In the next 4 hours, I got 40 more. So now I never have to do barrel bowling ever again. I did not just overdo it, I overkilled it to the umpteenth degree. Because I never want to do that minigame again. Unless they add something new. So yeah, now Turkey is on my profile. Maybe not permanently, but the idea of having Turkey to die 1,000 deaths, I want to use that title until at least Thanksgiving. Or another turkey-based holiday. I'm talking about the bird, not the country. I'm not deep frying your nationality. I was going to add this hunting horn player to my friend list. This was me making the gammas for Uthduna again. Gamma, male, wrists, the belt, the boots. And this is the screenshot we just took. So now we're all caught up again. It better be there permanently. What if I think of somebody better to make fun of? Actually, no, you do make a pretty ripe target. I will consider it. It is still the best one I have at the moment. Wait. Can I make this work? I don't think I can get both of them in the screen at once, but I'm going to try. No, I can't make the angles work, damn it. If I had a second person and they were using their photo mode, maybe, but I can't make that shot happen. Anyway, Alma, do you feel less objectified now? There you go. Congratulations. Even not counting your netting and your hat, I am still wearing less than you. And obviously less than you, Gemma. Where's Twink? Wait, is Twink at the concert? Hang on. Where did I lose you? Oh, there you are. Okay, Twink, you up for some water sports? And I figured out how to trigger it with the cat, by the way. You're only easy to make fun of because you got short-term memory loss. Oh, there's other things about you that are short and easy to make fun of, but let's see. You have to spray your cat repeatedly in order to make them use the water guns. They don't just do it by themselves. If I was using the Mizitsune or other sets with bonuses while wet, then you can spray your cat, the cat will spray you, and then you're both wet. It's a good set bonus. Now that you can actually trigger it manually. What is that supposed to mean? You know what it means. I'm talking about your temper. Wet. Oh, speaking of it, let's Let's get the child in on the fun. Nada, do you have any reaction at all? Nada, I've been waiting to shoot you for over 300 hours. React. Are you saying something? You don't get subtitles. Well, drat. Oh yeah, Gemma, by the way. I guess she gets water physics because you can find her out in the field. But what about the legend? You can moisten the legend. But it looks like the furnace is drying them off very quickly. You saw Nada react on some TikToks. Maybe my game's just ass again. Damn. Well, unfortunately, the only thing left to do after that is to go shoot my boss. Oh, there's an Arc Valve. It's 3 stars. Got a guaranteed gem. No, I already said I'm going to shoot my boss. Try and pink slip this. If your husband was here, I'd shoot him too. And... critical miss. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. Where's Fabius hiding? 2 shots to the back of the head, make it a professional suicide. Is this why you only go hunting with me in summer? You want the you want the ability to get revenge on me with some friendly fire? Is that it? Hands off your husband. You're the only one who can make him wet. Well, he's not here, so even you can't do anything yet. Let's see. Nerd. 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 Perfect accuracy, like shooting nerds in a barrel. You know who we haven't seen in a long time, actually? Why do you think he's gone? Well, he doesn't bring back any bread, so maybe he does need to return for the bakery. Athos? I thought I saw Athos, but no Olivia. I'm just getting the other Palicos mixed up now. Damn it. Nope, no Athos. I think Athos and Olivia are both still set up in the Wyverian ruins. Oh, Rosso, thanks for being a bow gunner, by the way. I started picking up your weapon. You want a demonstration? Yeah. Fine, I'll take it out again when I'm in there. Oh, hello. I had a thought. I was thinking. I need to change my weapon back to the saxophone as long as I'm using the skin. Hey, Luke. Listen, I know we haven't gotten to talk much recently, but, are you up for a drink? You're handling all those flagons pretty well, but when's the last time you got to partake? Ah, yeah, soak the pussy. Anyway. Do not shoot the cat. Too late. That Arkfeld's still around? Okay. I shot my cat. It reminds me of that M. Bison scene from one of the old Street Fighter movies. It's like, why are you so outraged? I killed your father. So what? I killed my father, too. I shot my cat, too. So the what? Excuse me? Sus? How dare I bring a drop of heterosexuality into this? Where is that Arkfeld? Not far. Bird! With my ass hanging out and my bird on fire, it is time for Blazing Saddles to be remade. It's my cat, though. Nobody can say anything about that. Well, my cat can. In fact, my cat was packing. The second I shot him, he was dual-wielding. Arkvel just had to take off when I was close. Every time. Alright, bird, drive me closer. Surprise! Naked man. Don't you know, on this planet nudity makes you stronger? And you are wearing furs and chains. You are destined to fail. But you do get a stab in. I'll give you that one. Nobody attacks my cat but me. Fuck it, burn the voucher. Chase me into the water harder. You think this glistening washboard of abs gets weaker with water damage? No, it only gets stronger. I can never do that on purpose, but it's great when it works out. That I can do every time. Maybe I shouldn't be standing behind my cat while it draws fire. It's a thought. Meanwhile, I'm dressed as a thought. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. Not a crown. Just... I was distracted. I was trying to think. It didn't work. Should be at least half down. It's cute. You really did get staggered by 3 small monsters, or is that 4? I'm sorry, 4 small monsters. How? Four goddamn Talioth managed to knock down basically a Jurassic Park villain. Ow. Oh no, a tempered Chatacabra! Whatever will we do? And I'm about to lose a good chunk of my health. Oh well. Oh, you're finally staggered. Just a little exhaustion. Right, I realize I've been missing a lot in chat. Give me a moment. It's my cat, though. Nobody can say anything about that. Yeah, you for real. My cat knows how to defend himself. Of course, he's Colossum. He has to know. Friendless behavior. When did I ever have friends? Honestly, you'd piss your pants if a naked man would beat your ass with a musical instrument. That's why all bards need a terrifying presence check. If your bard is still dressed going into fight, using their instrument as a weapon, are they even a bard? I don't think so. What are the vouchers even for, by the way? Lucky vouchers. In Wild specifically, lucky vouchers will double the amount of Zenny you get for a quest as your reward. It is the final multiplier at times, too. You can stack them. You can also lose out on some Zenny if you have carts during a quest. You can also fail out of a quest, by the way. So lucky vouchers are a very finite consumable buff. And you only get them as daily logins. During events, like seasonal festivals like this, you get 2 of them per day. But every other time, you only get 1 per day. So you gotta stockpile them. Make sure you use them for your Zenny, or this is a Wilds exclusive thing. In Wilds, lucky vouchers also impact your drops at the end of a quest. So you can get more quest drops in a glowing box. Lucky vouchers are almost always useful. It's a matter of when, not if, to use them. And you never want to let them go to waste if you can get more. You can only have up to 5 of them at a time that are, well, 5 at a time, period. But also, if you miss logins for up to 5 days, you can claim those vouchers afterwards. Oh my god, you forgot I played D&D as well. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm looking to go back to BG3. True, though, Lost never used those. I guess you should restart your playthrough. Seems to... You can start another character. Like, whatever you made, male or female, since you're still in World, you only have access to half the armor, so... Flip the coin. Ah! Ah. There's nothing wrong with starting an alt. I'm saying as somebody who already put in more than their pound of flesh on PlayStation. I also have a playthrough somewhere on Xbox, and I started a 3rd playthrough on PC for the channel. Okay. Work through the pain. Okay. I still have 9 minutes left on the last well-done steak I ate. Okay. Okay, that's 1 mounting attack. I should get the mount the next time I jump on bird. Don't hentai me! The nudity is consensual, everything else is not. Wait, if it gets in the shock trap, if it gets in my cat's goddamn shock trap, I'll trank it. Take the bait, Arkveld. Come on, kitty. Hop in. Those chains are part of your body. That should count as being in the trap, damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna kill you instead. Make my cat waste his trap. The gall. The audacity. No hurdy. Also hydrate. You'll have to start another one until you get wilds. Well, you only just got to master rank. I don't know how to tell you this, but the DLC might be bigger than the base game. So you are maybe halfway done. Maybe. I feel like this is the time when a Sandstar would show up just to fuck with my peripheral vision. Ah. You weren't ready for the Speedo surprise, were you? Get back down. Not a suggestion. I didn't even grab the first batch of supplies, Eric. Thank you for reminding me. Balahara, leave me. Why do you want a turf war, Balahara? You're gonna get the big suck. He knows you're a Drildo. Uh-oh. It was gonna be all cinematic, but unfortunately too many cooks in the kitchen. So now I just have to smack you around even harder. Or you could immediately flop over. Eric is such a goat. Unfortunately, this bot is not. Goodbye. Oh, look at Twink doing his homework. Consider it already smacked. Wait, we're talking about Eric's ass, right? Not the bot. It's a Balahara, Fuzzy. Or are you worried about the Talioth? Listen, 4 of them ganged up to take down an Artfil. There's only 3 here. Clearly we're safe. That's it, shooting the raptors. Cat, get out of the way. This technically deals damage. I didn't see what all the rewards were, but I think I've seen enough. 44k off a single hunt's not bad. Especially it's not even tempered. Right, so... You were talking shit? Ah! The audacity! Don't make me use real weapons. I don't have to use the emote. Ooh, electrified and moisturized. Let's see how permanent that paralysis can be. The only monster this might be good against is Zoshia, surprisingly, because it sets off chain reactions with the elemental procs. Where did you teleport in from? Don't you run away from me. I brought a water gun to a non-water fight. I also brought fire. Wow, fire is basically 50 times better than water. That's disheartening. But you know what else? I have more water, so you're gonna cool off. Haha! It's nerfed or it's nothing. And right now, you are less than nothing. You wish you were still in school, yes, but about Eric's ass or hubby. That water gun has such a shit idea. Swear to God, I say moist way too much. I didn't ask for it. I'm just making the most out of what I now have. Without the water gun, you might not have this massive rotted weapon straight against my ass cheeks. Then again, they collapse so much, I probably can't get off a stealth attack like this either. Right, so you're just kinda here now. Is there anything else interesting around? I saw Seregios. Or was that a Raydal? Hey, Ray. What's new with you? Silver Crown. Useless. No good drops either. Really? You want revenge for the guy that died to a water gun? You Talioth are a lost cause. Another Archvel. Nothing all that fancy jumping out at me. Let's look at this Rathalos. Another one? They're coming in like... Oh, it's like mosquitoes. It's summer. They just want to break in. And pause because we're still single player. Ba-ba-bam. Later. It's like trying to get a fly out after it sneaks into your window. It's like you want it out of the house. You're guiding it to the exit so you don't have to kill it. But it just refuses to flee. So they have to die. Nature is a cruel mistress. And my window's even more so. You looked a little large, yeah. Silver Crown, though. That reminds me of something I wanted to check, but I never have. At least not in my own game. Apparently they've added comments with Olivia and Werner, since Eric can now be your handler. I can't talk to Olivia because she's still in a conversation with this Palico. But maybe I can find Athos and Werner. Athos? I used to have a thigh there, Athos. Nice aim. That's what we are, grinding. You think I should start looking for mods if it gets worse, or set up auto mod? Let me see something. Congratulations, you're a Nepo baby. If you catch it before I do. I just love the look of this. The cat wielding a great sword that's basically the size of a machete to a normal person. And meanwhile, here's me. Just a naked dude carrying around this possessed-looking tiki torch that plays music. How could you hate me? I just gave you power. Granted, my power is greater than yours because we're in my channel now, not yours, but... Power? You can use it on Loki or Gandalf. I don't think Athos got new lines. Where's the lesbian? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Werner never leaves where he works. You, on the other hand... Seems normal. What am I talking about? That's you with your cat all the time? You never use the machete while naked. Well, I guess you're not using the machete while naked. It's your cat, so... Okay, fair cop. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? How about now? You wrapping things up? Wait. You should finish this conversation. I'd hate to put my finger on the trigger. I meant to dodge roll, but I forgot I'm in camp, not the wild, so... Oh, wait, another possible party member. Sorry, Alessa. Where'd Athos go? Am I blind? Probably. Werner, have you seen Athos? Have you also seen the tap? Wait! Yes, you do acknowledge that I have Eric now, so... You're okay with us sharing him, right? Because personally, I would probably take him for myself, but I understand if you want to claim him harder. We'll fight for it. Twink is not that much to handle, but he does keep me busy. Am I invited to the barbecue too? Okay, you have your priorities, I have mine. That's fair. And unfortunately, your priority right there is the... he's the avatar of depression. Is that all you have to say? Only 2 lines now? Yeah, these are both a handful, but they mean well enough. That's true. More, thank you for the cheer with the bits. I guess I know where to stick my camera if I need more. Oh, you do still have old lines. It's just only one new one. A man-made creation, truly. Terrifying. Yep. You're using Gormagal armor, I'm using a Gormagal weapon. Eventually it all shakes out. Shake it out? No. Werner! I need to bother you now. Cool, you guess? What, did you want to keep him? Oh yeah, just idle chit-chat, right. Yeah, he's fine. He doesn't ask about you at all, not even slightly. You haven't even looked? Oop, it was meant as revenge. And my revenge is shoving my ass in your face. Don't worry, I was clenching. Yeah, you're just making small talk, right? You're not even slightly flustered. The amount of detail they put into the elbows, I'm just realizing. Like, is it the knees, too? Knees, not as much. Just a lot into the elbows. I guess they figured off people would have more, like, open arms, because, you know, dedicated arm slots, versus open legs, because, you know, pants. Until now! Why am I looking at you like this? What? Yeah, forget you said anything. You're lucky I got offered a feast. I need to go shoot the locals, and then I'll go get the All Harkins meal. Took you a while to find the menu. Oh. The amount of tiny details they put in the entire body is just, yeah. Not mine, though. I spent all of my time in the character creator for this game, well, 90% of it, in the beta, so I didn't have to do it in the full game. And then they changed where several of the menus, or some of the sliders were in the menus, so I could just transplant. I had to import one through the character creator, because you could only import one from beta. The other I had to recreate. Mass shooting? Don't worry, I just have one target, the head honcho. The man who tried to put me in one of those ugly sealed hoodies. That's gonna turn into mold. You look like you're wearing wet dog fur. I've seen poodles running around in puddles that were more hygienic. You think the delay is gone? Really? That's a happy surprise. Kylo needed that shot. Who else? Who else? Oh, going up the ledge took away my water gun. Curse you, rideshare! And you know what? You too. No witnesses. Don't insult poodles. I'm not insulting poodles. I'm insulting Salim. Tashin. Raisher. You name it. All of them. Rilo. Wait, Kylo? Ren. Wow, I forgot your name immediately. Then again, when do I remember it? Nothing all that good looking in terms of hunts right now. We could go bully a Chatacabra, but I want to make sure I go to the All Harkin while that meal is active, so I'm just going to look at it. Star Wars references? His name is Ren! What do you want me to do? Where's the Chatacabra in there? Am I blind? Probably. But where? Oh, there you are. Silver Crown. I'd rather get my meal buff. Nerd! You know it! I'm not even doing anything intense with my arm. It's just... I feel like you would accidentally get the Downy Crakes caught in that vest. It's a net loss, is what I'm trying to tell you. Poogie! Hey, Poogie. My fellow pink skin. You even paid me for it? Poogie, I'm not naked for you. It's not that kind of game night. Oh. But hit me up later. It'll be a date. All Harkin. I wonder if they're going to put more clothes on me or less once I actually get into this. Because the feast does change your outfit. I just sounded like a fucking dog. Bacon! The Bacon Baron requires attention. I must. It is mandatory. Do I have to put on clothes before we eat? Ah, yes, my dining shirt with the open lacy back. At least you didn't force me to put on pants. You made me take off my gloves, my helmet, and my shirt, but I could keep the pants. Thank you for the Speedo dinner, Granny. You were forced to name your pig Bacon. It's obligatory. The less you want to hurt it, the more you have to name it something that implies you otherwise. Thank fuck the titties are finally covered. Not for long. I feel like I might have 1 or 2 left in me, but I don't know how much longer I can go. Oh, wow, we took our time. I need 1 more event quest minimum. Let's make it an Arc-Tempered Uthduna. I need... No, I already have enough events. I need quests. Yeah, quests in the cliffs. Fuck. Child, gaze upon me. I am your male role model now. I'm not happy about it either, personally. Nah, it's cause Bacon, cause of a dad NPC you had in a campaign. Loki's son. Get some rest, bitch. I'm not done playing yet. I'm not changing armor. Or, no, I am changing armor. I need to change this weapon. Let me see here. Should I bring a head on a stick? Or a saxophone? Head on a stick. Saxophone. I think those are my 2 best options right now. I could also bring this partially possessed harpsichord. No. Drums! What about just a mouth on a stick? You know, you just wanted to say that I deserve a rest. I will get to that when I get to that. It's not happening immediately. Am I by chance not streaming tomorrow? I was planning on it, but I'm only doing 3 streams this week. And it's not going to be Monster Hunter tomorrow. It's probably going to be Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. I need to still do my share for the Wo-Chien raids. The mouth? Really? I will bring the mouth as backup. And I've already forgot where it is. There we go. But yeah, I'm not hard bound to tomorrow. It's just a matter of when I can get openings with the orthopedist, so... If you want to play something tomorrow, we can work something out. Absolutely. You def cannot be here tomorrow, though? That's unfortunate. I thought you were trying to invite me to play that game offline then. But, yeah, if you can't be here... I'll try not to have any fun without you. It depends on whether or not you get that doctor's appointment, so... Between now and Thursday, I am going to be missing 1 day, assuming I can get that damn appointment. Okay, you can def be there tomorrow then. Might only be able to stay how real quick. Yeah, if I'm doing Wo Chien raids, I'm probably only going to be doing a couple of them with limited builds, so. Nah, sorry you're out at the pub tomorrow. Enjoy yourself. It's your birthday tomorrow. Oh, my shit. Happy birthday. I had no idea. Is that on your profile somewhere? I feel like I might have missed that if it is. No, I don't see a birthday. Huh. I'll have to find something I can gift you then. It will be late, unfortunately. If I'm just finding out now. Ah, damn it. I hope you have a happy birthday then. Enjoy the pub, enjoy your company. I wish I'd known sooner. I would have tried to have something ready for you. No? You torture me with gifts. That that cuts both ways. Thank me, but fuck me? Fuck me yourself, then. I'm not talking like... I'm not going to tell you what I was thinking, or what I'm actually going to do. You will find something soon enough. It will be late, I'm telling you right now. It's not going to be in time for your birthday. I don't have the strength left in me. But I'll figure something out. You didn't get me shit from mine, so not fair? Turnabout doesn't have to be fair. This is war! It has to be underhanded. Or at least fun. You know, I'm going with the saxophone for a little bit. Find me something in the Ice Shard Cliffs. You should have just shut up, goddammit. That's why you never share personal information with your friends. It can only be abused. I'll go for a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube dragon. Sure. Oh, war is on. You want me to just wait for it, huh? Alrighty. Session was already full. That's what I get for reading chat. Here's one with a gem. It'll be even easier to abuse. And it's full already. Motherfucker. Go back one more. It's a tier 7, sure. Did I just say friends? Yes, you're stuck with me now. Congratulations. What? Oh, it started 10 minutes ago. Yeah, okay. Your ego is skyrocketing. Well. Fine, just throw me in with the Gypsaros. Yeah, whatever. Let me in the damn quest. There we go. If your ego is skyrocketing, it's going to come crashing down when you realize your prize at the end of this is me. That one wasn't supposed to crack. Ah. Behold! After I have this warm beverage, now I'm completely immune to the biting cold of the Arctic. You'll take it. Your goal has been achieved. You should have aimed higher. You got a friend now. You're happy. I'll find a way to drive you off just like the rest soon enough. Really? The goat? That's it, killing you both. I love Dick's shout out, by the way. Let's go, lesbians. One more for good measure. You're not getting away with playing dead this time, Gypsaros. We're going to make your play very realistic. Mission impossible. There we go. Now you can play dead full time. Stop cracking, old man. A hoe never gets cold. Truer words. Lesbians, let's go slay for real. And so we slew. I want to know who decided the variant of slay specific to this context is slew. Maybe a paralegal? No, I mean, they might have tried to enshrine that in law, but that law quite never flew off. Or slew off. Maybe a bird. Fly and flew. Slay and slew. Nope. That won't fit either. Step bro, he's stuck. Well, I stuck it in. How about that? I triple timed him with all my echo bubbles. I don't think I claimed any of my resources from the Sacred's pouch. Oh well. If I forgot, I forgot. There's nothing important. You think I just made that up? Obviously! I'm grasping at straws. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just open my mouth and words fall out. Give me one more in the Ice Shard Cliffs. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube dragon. Here we go. We open at the close. Can't? Bitch. Out of context, I'd be so weird. I'm weird even with context. Without? If I ever start doing, like, stream highlights or, like, playthrough clips, I think I'm gonna have some material to work with. Fuck it. Let's just go with an arc field. This one has a guaranteed gem. I could probably use that for crafting, if I could get in the quest. Damn. Fuck it, this one then. Yeah, I am cursed. For real and for fiction. Wait, Rove? Rove! Hey, I haven't checked on you in a bit. How you doing? Can we not talk because I'm joining an SOS? Well, there's one thing I can do. Unfortunately, you might freeze solid afterwards, so... Get ice blighted. Imagine if they made it so that, like, you use the water gun to apply water blight, and then the status changes based on what map you're on. Like, if you're on the Windward Plains, it makes the target get covered in sand, because, you know, it's a sandy biome. If you're on the Oil Well Basin, then the steam evaporates off of you because the water gets so hot. And here, it would just turn into ice, eventually. But then people would try to give the monsters frostbite. It would turn meta. Japan has enough research on frostbite anyway. We don't need to add it in Monster Hunter. And as you can see, I think this is the first time Fabius has actually stayed in the hunt for a hot minute, since he's only available during this summer event. Oh, goodbye, Fabius. And I know they can't add in a functioning frame rate, but they've added plenty of extra stuff, like a new Hunting Horn player. Ah, yes, now to sharpen my saxophone. It was falling a little flat. You think you need to make one of the cursed emotes into me? It would fit better? Yes. Unfortunately. For you, because that would mean more work, but it would be more accurate. No, not Rove as well! All are fair game to the water gun. Uh-oh. I thought I had more range on the edge of my echo bubble. That was my bad. I'm gonna give everyone their buff, and then I'm switching back to the water gun. Ooh, tail. Ha! You thought I was joking, didn't you? Damn it! I was so close to getting the last shot. Ah, so close. Put it away so I can carve. Not Rove as well. No, they can't even fix the frame rate. How would they do that? They could add plenty of stuff to this game. They have, in fact. Just not the stuff I kind of need. Where is the tail? Am I blind? Yes. Ah! Nudist dancing on top of a formerly extinct species in the middle of the snowy tundra. Ah, yeah. And, of course, I've got neon hearts. Perfection. Ah, Smash Hotman Limited Edition. Wow, so cool. Hunting Horn player. What a loser. Don't say that about them. Look at me. That Hunting Horn player is doing all of the work. I'm out here with a water gun against Arkveld. Tempered Arkveld, I think. Or was it? No, I couldn't get into that one. I think it's just a regular Arkveld. Short-term memory, gone immediately. Fuck it, I'll take that screenshot. I'll find something to do with it. We're closing in on 400, so that'll be something to aim for next time we stream Monster Hunter. I'm probably not going to be streaming Monster Hunter again until... I'm not going to do a Wednesday night stream, so probably Thursday if I'm streaming that day. Because by then, the Uthduna Challenge quest will be active. And as you can see, complete all research help, monster bounties, and it would have ended in about 4 hours, so this section right now, limited bounties during seasonal events, this is daily. This one, however, whether it is the arena, fishing, or endemic life, these three are on weeklies for the event. Ordinarily, these would be bi-weekly, so you do these once every 2 weeks. And this section every 1 week. Skill issue so close. Mood, Mashal. Okay. Well, I've got one left in me. Let's make it an Arc-Tempered Uthduna. Actually, you know what? I'm switching hunting horns. I used the hunting horn with the saxophone skin twice. Now I want a Young Kaku bobblehead. Ah, it's so cute and fluffy. Well, I'm dressed to go underwater, so that means it's going to be a mold magnet. What? I'm on time for once? A miracle. If I'm on time for one thing, it means I'm late for something else. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Great, just as you got into bed. Rip, I'm sorry. I can't play with just my left hand. I could probably get by with just my right, but not just my left. And my right hand is screaming for an ice pack right now. Show me Uthduna. JK, the best in your opinion? I could. Could I, though? Maybe I get in this one? Not likely. Yeah. How the hell are you in there at HR 53? I mean, technically the minimum requirement is HR 50, but I don't trust anybody that's starting Arc-Tempered this early. I don't want to see anything less than 3 digits. I could. Your friend only has one available, and he plays better than me. I guess I just have all the issues. I used to be ambidextrous, which, considering I do swing both ways now, the fact I could use both hands previously makes sense. Hell, when I was a kid, I think I stopped trying to work on this skill when I was in elementary school. Couldn't have been older than, like, I couldn't have been older than 11 when I stopped it. I was able to write with both hands simultaneously. I don't know why I stopped, but I also don't know why I started. Hunting horn. Yeah, it was not something I would generally consider useful, but I used to be able to do... You can't even write neatly with one hand, what the fuck? I was still much better with my right than my left, but... I used to be able to write with one hand or the other, both hands. I could write backwards so that it would appear properly on mirrors or other transparent surfaces. I had so much potential, but unfortunately Child Ferox grew up into this. At least we have a camp close by. You need to use your special pen to write nicely? I feel like I'm out of practice with writing properly, because most of my art I've switched to digital, and I used to draw more than I write. Now, if I have to sign off on something at, like, the post office, then my chicken scratch shows through. You can tell I have doctors in my family because I have a written signature like a doctor. Insane! Yeah, all that potential squandered. Unfortunately. Is everybody near the monster, however? Umbra's taking a hit, but I don't know if anybody else is here yet. I have insurance, though. I took a meal buff from Suja, so I have the feast. I have free Moxie. Just one, though. Wait, I didn't claim the sacred items. Bird. Free stuff. Bird! Why didn't you run away further faster? Where is everybody else? Are they riding the long way? Use fast travel. Use the camps. I'm gonna have to put that into a shout out at some point, reminding people to use the damn fast travel. Fuck. Is anyone else in this fight right now? Where's green? I need mud. I need to know everybody's here before I start popping off shrooms. There we go. Now everybody's in range. That's it. I'm using everything this time. Health. Stamina. Attack and defense. You're swimming this way, right? No? Out of the water. Son of a bitch. Why is it always me? I'm almost out half a stack of Mega Potions, but still. That's a lot. I'm not getting my free meal procs. At least nobody's at risk of dying with all the healing being thrown around. Alright, bird, get the lead out. Time to sharpen my bobblehead. Tell you about it, same here. If you weren't into pirate aesthetic shit, you would not touch pen and paper that often. They won't do it regardless because I'm such a perfect OP. Hang on, sneak attack. Free sneak. Why did you break the dam during a mount? Ah. Whatever. I love how much stuff I have on my status bar. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Yep. I come from the olden days of Monster Hunter where we didn't have a radial for items. I'm always used to going through the item bar. Even if it doesn't help anymore. That's enough of those first aid meds. How? The splashback was not that big. Wait, are you activating the water veil? No. Another power clash, alrighty. That's the water veil coming back. Nobody got punished. Good. Balls. Oh, you got one-shotted too. Jesus. Okay. I just have to keep spamming healing items, and eventually my teammates will stop dying. Faster! The water's up to the clap of my ass cheeks. I can't be making waves when Uthduna is nearly done. Well, nearly. It's halfway. Maybe a bit more. If we don't finish it off in the next cycle or two, I need to restock. Because I'm running dangerously low on items. I can take the hit. I have Mandragoras. I can't share those. I can take the hit. Where are my Nullberries? Oh, Para. Okay. Somebody else already got the wound, okay. They won't do it regardless. I'm such a perfect OP for a big ouchie. I should try to dodge sometimes. Why would I dodge? I can heal through it. I'm accidentally a tank support. This is how you DIY a paladin in a game with no holy magic. You get on magic mushrooms. All of them. Get over the tail. Well, at least it's plenty now. And that... He's one-tapped 2 of my teammates. Again, If he goes Scald, I'm capping. Fuck it. We can take one more feint. One. So somebody that went down had insurance. Was it me? I already forgot. I mixed up all my hunts today. Yep, I deserve that. But I had Divine Blessing. There's a reason I build for Divine Blessing 3. Mud, where are you? Not letting anybody go down. We're capping it. Free water gem, bitches. Hopefully we get some bonus Gamma tickets, too. Ah. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to see. Whew. You hate Paladins? Why have to bring to a game that they weren't supposed to be in? I like Paladins. Paladins are like my top 3 D&D classes. Only one Uth'dina ticket, but Gamma's Gamma. I'll be able to use these. Oh, yeah, I have nothing left in my right arm for today. I might have to use my mouse with my left hand. Like a peasant. Oh, wait, more important thing happened. All of my remaining strength will go into this next emote. Let me select the damn thing. There we go. Look who just pulled into port. Hello, Sandy. No bonuses for me? Nope, disagree. Rip Hubby? That's right. It's him. And I have a fully loaded water gun. So, if you've ever wanted him to be in a wet t-shirt contest, this one goes out to you. Ah, yes. Glistening. Reverent. Ever well watered. You dry out quick, though. I guess you do have a lot of sand at hand. Yeah, I'll catch you up sometime. Maybe I won't catch you up in terms of solid feedback, however, so... How do you feel about Liquid? Sorry, Provisioner, you kind of just got caught in the crossfire, but here's one on purpose. Anyway, Santiago, if you may. And you know, just because you're always shopping here, Chetakabra Lady. I know you're the new Sword and Shield support hunter, but what's your name? Mina? Sword and Shield hunter. That's your name. 2 to the back of the head. Wasn't even aiming for you. Sorry, that was for Santiago. Ooh, that one had some distance. How far did these go? Not a lot of drop-off, honestly. What if I just go as straight up as the game allows me to? And it vanishes into thin air. You enjoyed the sight of me getting him all wet, didn't you? Well, how about one more? Because I do actually need to get some training materials from him, maybe. And you know, I'll get my ass in the shot too, just for fun. That's as low as I can go for a 360. Oh, I almost got 2 asses for the price of 1. Plus your husband. Am I not a generous god? Yuck, 9. Get away. Only after I put the woman's ass on screen. The audacity. Wait, I don't need any more barrel bowling vouchers. I've already got the turkey title. But it's also something I can get for basically free with this many research points. Fuck it, I'll take it. More explosions. That is the best view I can get for you. Get away, nobody cares about my ass? And you think they're going to care about this random sword and shield user? No, you have delay, don't mind the woman. Okay then, she can take up the entire screen then. Actually, as long as we're not minding women. I'm not going to be able to make that camera angle work, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to wet you down. And not like a Smithy's whetstone, by the way. Blame this on... The crosshair is not representative if you're aiming at close-range targets. We respect women. Well, I do. The women are fair play. I shoot them as often as I shoot the men. I really love staring at myself, huh? I just like making other people stare at me. Like, I'm not a narcissist. I'm an exhibitionist. At least right now. Look at me. Look at me in the rubber ducky and the... Why do I recognize this thing. I don't remember which game it's from. Me and the rubber ducky and the water gun. I'm wearing less than the rubber ducky. Why do I know that? I know you're from something Monster Hunter. I just don't remember what. Gooner. Well, you know what? In the words of Sebastian, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. I'll check out that Mizitsune. That should be close enough. You think I won't use the Little Mermaid against you? I would rather use the Disney version than the original French version. It's not like Disney's using it for anything good lately. Oh, you're down there. Ah, well. Not Sebastian, leave the crab alone. You were using Epic against me. I brought my own musical. Bird, we don't need to get that close. I just need to get my binoculars. Silver Crown. Doesn't matter. Jump! Ah, the flame. Those extra bits of sparks and kindling while you're levitating down. Oh, yeah. That's the good shit. And you know what? Just to see what happens, I'll take an Excite Shroom. I usually don't use these in my Fungiform builds, but since I was just randomly passing by, what buff do we get? That is the... I think that's the same buff as the Toadstool. But we got a free meal, and it's randomized, so what if we get another one? I think that was the defense buff. So the Parashroom. And was that health? Generic? That was health, definitely. I think that was a Mandragora. When am I going to hydrate? Well, I've been wetting everybody else's whistle. I think I might have to just bow out when I wet mine. Ooh. And I'm stalling because I don't want to stop, but I really need some kind of pain relief. Ah! Worthless appendage. I should have replaced you with a hook. That one's down low. Not going for it. I guess you can find overall more variety of mushrooms here compared to World, in a single farming route at least. And more Excite Shrooms. So let's see if we get lucky on those again. Oh yeah, there's the stamina. Okay. We finally got the Devil's Blight bonus without burning a Devil's Blight. Would be a cool aesthetic. If I ever do a pirate costume for myself, my VTuber, then I will probably use minimum one hook hand. Minimum. Because I hate drawing hands. What if I do individual hook fingers? That could be fun. But no, I'd be taking the long way around back to hands again. It'd just be more cybernetic, even compared to what I have right now. Diva, play us out! When I said play us out, that doesn't mean you stop streaming. You have a live audience. Make some use out of it. Lady, you don't even have to wake up and open your eyes. Just start singing. People will celebrate whatever noise comes out of you. Oh yeah, it's a bop, alright. Come on, play us out. Do it live. Ah, this fucking thing sucks. Yes, I'm using an old Bill O'Reilly meme. It's an older meme, but it checks out. Ah. Diva don't want to work. Who has her mute button? She's clearly deafened. Her icon won't update. She's got no light on her. Damn inactive Fugi. You're gonna start eventually, right? Ah, as soon as I tap away. I could not time that better if I tried. She was waiting for me to leave. Who's buying that blind act? We know you have Fatalis eyes under there. You're lucky you're cute. I think once she's done, we're just gonna hit the end stream button, because how much stronger note can we close on than stealing somebody else's content that tried to blue ball me out of actually watching the damn show? It's a bop, though. I'll give you that. Just want to make sure I thank everybody for hanging out today. Even though I'm not in the strongest spirits at the moment, it's always fun playing, and it's always fun having somebody to play with, so we'll see what we can do for next time. We got at least 2 more streams this week. I'm trying to shuffle some stuff around with doctor's appointments, but yeah, we're going to be doing the Wo-Chien raid in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And we're going to be doing at least 1 more Monster Hunter Wild stream once the Uthduna Challenge is available. Challenge should be starting on the 30th at 8 p.m. UTC, or probably the 31st relatively because of time zones. So look forward to more that's en route. And until then, we give the diva a hearty brava, while returning to our table dancer persona. Might as well steal some of her thunder. Oh, yeah. Milk her for all she's worth. Or actually, Wyvern, Wyverian, Wilk her for all she's worth. My Wilk power is stronger than yours. You have pyrotechnics, I have neon. And I have the full intention of being back for you next time. So we'll be playing together again soon. Until then, I'll catch you later. I need to force this himbo to put on some pants, but I can't make that argument. It would make me a hypocrite. I could still enjoy spectating, though.